Have you recently bought a new GPU, but you have an old riser cable in your PC? Or maybe you want to buy a vertical mount, but you think you have to get a vertical mount with a Gen 5 riser, since your GPU and your motherboard are both Gen 5? Well, as someone who has had the same EK loop vertical GPU bracket for years, I have replaced my cable 3 times by now. Today I'm on a brand new Gen 5 riser, but I used my old Gen 4 riser with my 5080 for months until I bought a new one, and it was perfectly fine. Today I'll show you how to set the PCIe generation in an ASUS BIOS so that you can have mismatched PCIe generations and potentially save some money without performance loss in the process. So, to do this, we're gonna have to get into the BIOS. Preferably you want to do this before you install your riser cable. If you do it after, you might have to use your internal GPU if you get no video output. If you're on a different motherboard than me, this might be a little different, but most BIOSes have a search function, and you would want to search for something like Link or PCIe in order to find it. On the ASUS board, it's very easy to find. We start by going into advanced mode. From here, we want to go into the advanced tab. Then we want to scroll down to onboard devices configuration. Next, we want to scroll all the way down to PCIe link speed. In this menu, you can see that I have already set the PCIe link mode to Gen 5 beforehand. And in this menu, you can choose the appropriate PCIe generation for the riser cable that you own. If you have a Gen 3, you choose Gen 3. If you have a Gen 4, you choose Gen 4, and so forth. I will set mine to auto, since I have a Gen 5 cable. Do not touch any of these other settings. Leave all of them on their default, which is auto. When we're done, you can hit F10 to save and reboot. Or you can go back to easy mode and click the save and exit button. Then we'll reboot into the OS and we'll verify that we are running the correct PCIe generation. Once inside Windows, you want to download GPU set, or if you already have it installed, like I do, you want to open it. GPU set will tell you which generation your GPU is running at under bus interface. This section you can find right below the device ID section, below the NVIDIA logo. Confirm that your GPU is running at the same generation as your riser cable. For me, the PCIe generation should be Gen 5. As you can see, my card is running at PCIe X16 5.0, which is the correct bus interface for my riser cable. If you're running Linux, like me, this can be a bit harder to find, so I will show you 2 ways of doing this. I will first show you how to do it in the terminal, then I will show you how to see it in the NVIDIA settings app. For AMD users, you're on your own here. In the terminal, type out this command. This will show you the link speed and the bus width. For PCIe Gen 5, there should be 32 gigatransfers per second, with a bus width of 16x. For NVIDIA users on Linux, the easiest way to verify is to open your NVIDIA settings app. Once inside the app, you want to click on your GPU, which for me is the NVIDIA RTX 5080. Under the graphics card information, you'll be able to see which PCIe generation, link width and link speed your GPU is running at. As we can see, I'm running Gen 5 and 16x width, which is the correct settings for my riser cable. So there you have it. Changing PCIe generation in order to not have to splash the cash for an expensive Gen 5 riser cable is very easy. And unless you have something like a 5090, you will not notice any meaningful difference between a Gen 4 and a Gen 5 riser cable. In a pinch, you'll even get by on a Gen 3 if you're using something like a 5070 class GPU. Short disclaimer, if you have a 5060 class NVIDIA card, your GPU is running at X8. So for you, I would absolutely not recommend using this method at all. Get a Gen 5 riser cable instead, or with the money you save, put it towards a 5070 class card instead. If you like this kind of video, please leave a like and subscribe. It really helps new channels like mine grow.